As promised earlier on, we shift gears to matters discussion. We have the team in studio. This is a team that finished fourth in the league, but when they qualified for the playoffs, they just decided that it's not going to be fourth position. They went 2 positions up and finished in the second position. We are talking about the DCI Volleyball team, popularly known as the Queens, with us in studio. A very strong team, started off as outsiders some years back, but at the moment, you cannot talk matters volleyball without mentioning DCI Queens. They are a force to reckon with. Most of the times, they don't talk much. They get to the point, and when they get to the court, they always say, pan tambua. They go out to get the maximum points, and here they are. DCI Volleyball Queens with us in studio. To introduce the team that is here with us, we have the technical bench, we have the playing unit to just help us unpack how it went down in the league, in the playoffs, and how well are they prepared for the upcoming Kenya Cup that's just around the corner. Let me start by introducing, with my farthest, right. They always say that ladies first. I've never known whether it's a first of F-I-R-S-T or F-A-S-T, whichever it is. They always say ladies first, but allow me to break that and start with the gentleman with us in studio. To the far right is a gentleman with a very familiar and a very popular name, Patrick Sang. By nature, he is also the coach of DCI Queens. Patrick, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Muliamua ya kwamba finishing fourth, tukienda playoffs.
Yes, we decided that enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Yes, we decided enough is enough. And it has been a process, a long process, distance. We have come from far, came from far. So it's just a process.
It's a process.
Lakini tulisema enough is enough this season.
Enough is enough.
And also next season enough is enough.
Enough is enough this season. Next season, enough will even be more enough,
yes.
Which means they are going for the title. Yeah. Shots fired. Remember, they have the powers to disarm. We'll talk about that later on. Next to Patrick, we have Caroline Sirengo, middle blocker, assistant captain of the team, very seasoned, has been part of Malkia Strikers for some time. Always a backbone in this team that currently is doing very well in the Kenyan volleyball scene. Caroline, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Uko mzima?
Yes.
Unajisikia vipi, uko poa?
Niko sawa.
Karibu sana. Let's cross over to my left where we have the captain of the team, the setter, who decides whether it's going a shot or it's going, the spike. She decides. She's like the boss of the team in most cases. But at times when things don't go her way, you'll always hear the coach shouting very harsh words to her. We are talking about Jane Mumbua with us in studio. She's also the captain of the team and the setter who decides where it goes. Jane, good afternoon.
Good afternoon too.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
Mzima?
Kabisa.
Asante. Last but not least, the lady who makes all the logistics. She's the one who knows what is happening when, who puts everything in all order. Ashakumsima Tusi, she always ensures that all the ducks are in one row to ensure that everything is in position. We are talking about the team manager of the team, Madam Nedi Kilimo, with us in studio. Madam Nedi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to
Karibu
you.
sana.
Thank you so much.
How is it like taking care of the queens?
It has been an amazing journey. 5 years journey.
5 years?
Yeah, imekuwa journey mzuri sana.
Mzuri sana.
Yes, of course the tough side, we have to win. Always it has been our call to stand on those, the podium finish. Na ime come true, so it has been amazing.
Amazing, yeah. Amazing indeed, and congratulations. Let's now start off the discussion, and I'll start with you, Coach. When the season started, what were your targets, and did you achieve them from a technical point of view?
When we were starting the season, we came up with the agreement, and they promised that this season we are supposed to have a medal. That was the target that we put in, that we need a medal. It doesn't matter if it's gold, if it's silver or a bronze. Why say so? I'm saying so because we haven't achieved any medal since when we formed this club. That's 6 years ago, around 6 years to 7 years ago. So I needed to win even the mental strength. I don't want a gold. I don't want it, but let us just stand at the podium. We need a medal. It doesn't matter if it's a bronze or if it's silver or gold, but just only a medal. Then when we continue with the training program, we go in the leagues, then now you see the strength, how they are playing. Then almost now the playoffs, I told them that are you aware that you are gold medalist, you people? You're going to have a medal. The way you're playing good. So why don't we take this medal? That's our journey. Then actually, finally, we come up with a silver.
Wow.
If I told them that if we're going now to take I want a bronze, maybe we could have come with position 4 again. Mm-hmm. But towards the end of the league, of the playoffs, I told them that you people are capable of bringing the gold medal. So when the gold medal fails, we come with a silver, with the support of our madam.
Wow.
Yeah.
Coach, when you talk, it reminds me of one Angela Lucivia, who is normally very tough, on results, but soft on people. She gives you, a very achievable targets. You gave them an achievable target by telling them that, guys, it doesn't matter as long as it's a what? It's the podium.
Yes.
Gold, silver, bronze. It doesn't matter, but we'll be there. But in otherwise, I know behind the scenes you're telling them you can go for gold.
Yes.
Wow. Achievable targets indeed. Caroline,
Yes.
how was it like for you as the assistant captain? Of course, you're part of the steering, team. How was it like for you? Very seasoned. Did you expect?
Kwetu ilikuwa achievement. Kwa season, target yetu ilikuwa medal. Hii miaka yote 4 finish podium number 4 every year. Tulikuwa tumechoka. Sasa this season tuliamua tukasema this round lazima tupande ndege, lazima tuende club championship. Na our target to qualify. Maombi na morali yetu na discipline na pia effort yetu na support ya madam wetu na coach tukaachieve.
Jen,
Yes, sir.
she's clearly put it out there that mulichoka na kuwa position 4.
Kabisa.
As the playing unit, how was it like for you? Because you're the captain. For 4 years, finishing in the 4th position, but this time round, what did you do differently to make sure that you are in the podium?
Nothing big that we did different, but we seated down, we talked, tukaona imekuwa miaka mingi sana kuwa number 4. Kabidi tukae chini, tujirudishe sisi kama wachezaji, tusikie kitu madam na coach wanatuambia. Na tukasema lazima this season tukue number 1 or 2, but number 3 wasn't in our calendar. Tukangangana, tuka make sure at least tunawapea moral baada ya kutusupport. Tuliongea tukasema 1 nafaa mtu ajitolee, kama mchezaji nafaa nitolee position nacheza kwanza. Kama nikijitolea at least anaona nangangana atanifuata. So ikabidi wote tujitolee, tungangane, tuweze kufika mahali. At least tulifurahi sana kukuwa number 2 for the seasons we had.
Interesting, that you as players had to mujikaze kabisa na kuhakikisha kwamba mumeingia kwenye podium. Madam Nedi,
Yes, sir.
kama TM, miaka 4, munajaribu kadri ya uwezo hamfiki podium. Lakini hatimaye Mwenyezi Mungu amewajalia na mmefika kwenye podium, mmemaliza nafasi ya 2. At what point did you start believing that, hey, look here, this thing is now possible? Was it when you went for the playoffs because you finished 4th to qualify for the playoff?
Yes.
Was that a plan to make sure that let's get to the playoff position, then after that we now decide how we play?
Actually, thank you so much. Actually, it was at the beginning of the season. So we had this tournament, opening of tournaments at the beginning of the season. So, and we had one in Eldoret called Karori tournament, if you remember,
Yes.
December. And before even the tournament, we had a talk. Naona ile mnaongea sasa. And I knew wao watu wamemachua sasa, yani wamefika ile kiwango, they own it, kwamba you know what, the club is ours, we are here now because at least we have 14 officers now. That was a breakthrough 2022. And for that, nashukuru sana management yetu, because before then, kila mtu tu angetu, unajua you are signed anywhere, different clubs, KCB, Strongholds, Volleyball, Kenya Pipeline. So it was hard even to maintain and talk with them. But after getting the 14 now, so we had to talk now, a mature talk, like, listen here, tumepata kazi, and our thing is to play volleyball, you know. So let's deliver. Kila mtu sasa. It's not about coach, it's not about TM, it's not about the management. So tuongee tu. And then, of course, challenges ikaingia kidogo. We lost our coach before even this year. Our, you know, pioneer coach, Mr. Bor, our head coach. Ikaleta, and you know, it was like now, it was like a dad. You know, huyo ndio wamemjua tu. And then it was a very young team, upcoming team. Wako young wenyewe, 19, 18, 20, 22 at most. So this year when we started the season, now tumetosheka sasa na 4, you know. So we had to talk, and then they agreed. They told me, TM, you know what, tutacheza, we're going to play. And we agreed, and then we left. We were like, we're giving you freedom, captain na watu wako, let's just enjoy. Let's just enjoy. Let's not think about the giants in volleyball. Let's not think about you know, about anyone else that we are young or whatever. Let's just play volleyball. So, and that was what happened. It started with training, simple training, like where we train. Sometimes we have so many teams that use that pitch. So tunaamka, sometimes tunaamka 5 in the morning, and you see players are come 5 in the morning. Kila mtu, no complaint, no nothing, and they could do, yani wange train yoyote. So I saw hapa kuna changes, hapa kuna win, and that it started just like that. It was just a decision that, you know, kila mtu ali-accept kwamba it is our time and we need to do it. And tukasaidiwa na players. We have some of the players wenye wako national team yetu, Malkia Strikers, like Mercy Minza, Magereza, who is now in maternity leave. And that really boosted also the team kabisa. And then our management also came in. They started now talking to the girls also. We have our sports officer who came, talk to them, you know, like a father now. You know what, you have everything to win. What do you want? Like, you know, reaching that point.
Were they happy by the end of the day?
Very. What? Hey, that win, my friend. Hey, that win was a win. Was really amazing. So yeah.
I can imagine how sweet victory can be, you know, at any given time. Coach Patrick, when you played in the, you know, or in the league, of course, qualifying for the playoffs, the pairings were done. Number 1 would take on number 4. You finished 4, and now you're going to take on number 1 Prisons. You took on Prisons on 2 legs, and in both legs you beat them fair and square, 3-2. What was the approach like in terms of beating Prison? Was there, you know, a moment that you just turned around things to get the result that you needed?
Tulichukua position 4 in rankings. Before we proceeded to Mombasa for that semi-finals, we played against them, against those Prisons in the Kenya, ilikuwa ni Nyayo Stadium. Playing against the Prisons, walitupiga 3-1. But tukaona ile sets walikuwa wanatupiga naye, scores walikuwa wanatupiga, scores zenye walitupiga naye, nikaona pia sio mbali sana. Ilikuwa ni, we were fighting. So it was a match that even the spectators that were watching, they were saying that Prisons wameshinda, lakini hawa DCI wakikaza kidogo, they can come through, they can win. So the following day, we played against Pipeline. As we didn't know that we were going to meet again with Prison in the semi-finals. These people are knowing that we are going to meet against, we are going to play now against the Kenya Pipeline because we are position 2. No, yeah, we are going to play against Pipeline because they are going to be position 1. Things changed. The following day, we played against Pipeline. We beat them 3-1, 3-1. That's now, it changed the standings because the Kenya Pipeline came to position 2, KCB position 3, then the Prison themselves topped to position 1. So this standing for this position 1 to 4 changed. So I remained at position 4, and the Prisons went to go back to position 1, to the top. Now, we are preparing now for semis. I told them, this Prison, we are playing with them several matches. We played in Eldoret. We beat them 3-2. That's in Karori, last year, Karori tournament. We have 3 sets. We had 3 sets, they get 2, they go 2. So this is not the first time playing against them. So I normally used to tell them that if we managed winning against them in a Karori tournament, we came with silver that time. Why not now? We are going also to win against them. They are officers like you. So what's the difference now between you and them? Secondly, see yourself, the way we train. What are we after now? Tell me. I remember that time. In fact, I sat down with them. Tell me, what do you want? You people, what do you want now? Are we ready for a win? Or do you want just being beaten every day, every time? This year, in fact, the spectator used. I had other things that we normally know that this year are going just only to be number 4. I told that guy, who told you that? Are you the one playing? He told me, have a bottle of water there, buy me a bottle of water, and then tell me that, coach, relax. Nikamwambia usiaiongea siku hizo siku nyingine namna hiyo. Tukaenda Mombasa. Tukiwa Mombasa nikaambia watu kwamba today is do or die. Wacha miguu tuache kwa wa. Now I like now, there's a madam by the name Nedi Kilimo.
TM.
He has the strong prayers. I saw her doing like this. I don't know what she was doing there actually, but I knew she was praying. The first, that's the first day. It was on Friday. We managed to beat them 3-2. It was a tough match. They actually challenged us. The second round now, we are going to repeat. We are going to repeat again on the following day because it's home and away. So we managed to beat them on home. We are going now for a away match against them again the following day. That's when the problem now started. We managed to have 2 sets. We just needed only 1 set.
Yes.
Then we win. We win against them 3-0. Those people are very clever. They were to beat us because.
So from 2
sets.
You were 2 up.
Yes.
Yeah, they came from 2-0 to 2-2.
To 2-2. Do you know why?
How was that?
Do you know what happened? These people, do you know Makande Hall is a small gym indoor. They brought, those people brought the fans. I think from prison, the officers from prison. I think, from Shimolateo prisons. The fans, around 3 buses. They come with vuvuzelas. They come with the beating drums. Those used to be the beating drums during the pass out parade. So that indoor arena was just noisy. When the prison get a score, they celebrate as if it's the whole field, the whole of the inside the endo. Wanasherekea against.
So how was it like when it was 2-2?
The pressure started there because I tried to, this volleyball is just a matter of communication outside the management, outside the court and inside the court. As a coach, you communicate to players. When they are going to serve, tell the player that I need you to receive this ball. Peleka reception ifike kwa set and yapange. So it's all about the communication. So when this crowd came, it can affect communication yangu, signal zangu na wachezaji. So pressure ikaingia. So when now they managed to win 2 sets. Now the changing of the sides, I talked to them. I told them now, these people have already brought fans here. So what do we do? Are we playing against fans or are we playing against these prisons? Tuamue. Wakanambia.
Tuachie.
coach wacha tuamue. I told the setter because wakati yeye ndiye alikuwa na set hiyo game. Nikamwambia sasa fanya namna hii. Don't fear anything. Reception unaona imekubali, reception inafika. Set mpira. Mimi na kuhand over tu, yani wewe cheza ile unacheza. We beat them. Na sasa naye ilikuwa ni very vigorous kwa sababu we were 8 scores. 8 scores tu walikuwa wako 2. Wakaklose ile gap. Wakaenda mpaka 12. Tukiwa 12 no, tulikuwa 10. Tulikuwa 12-10. Tell me, wewe ungefanya namna gani kweli? Because sasa hapo ndio nilisikia sasa kweli ni kama siku inaisha.
Hapo unasema kubali ishe.
So tumechange side. They are how many scores? Wame close from 2 to 12. That's 10 scores walikula. 10. Sim 10 yeah. 10 scores. Sisi tumekula only 2 scores. So tuko 10 wako 12. They need only 3 scores washinde. Timeouts nimemaliza. I shout, they don't hear because the crowd. Yeah. There's a lot of people just. Nikamwambia sasa ile kitu iko nikanyamaza tu. Nikasema sasa nilikuwa naongelesha the libero. Kabe tukangana tu, yeye ndiye alikuwa ananisikiza kidogo kwa sababu wengine sasa game inawaka. Kabe tu receive tu. Naonyesha tu kidogo naambia just pass the ball. Sasa na hapo ndio tukawalemea sasa because we came from 10 na walibaki hapo 12 mpaka tukamaliza mpaka 15. So now you now overtake them from 10 to 15. And then we took the match. They enjoyed, walifurahia sana.
Caroline.
Na niko sure siku nyingine hawatakubali kuachilia kwa sababu wamejazuia.
Caroline. How was it like? Vile mulitoka 10 mkawapita 12 na mkafika 15 before them. Mkashinda 3.
Tulifurahi sana. Sana.
And coach, allow me to ask.
Yes.
What is it in volleyball? Because it looks like Caroline is so used to volleyball, even a sitting position. But America tu ni kama anataka kureceive. Mkono hivyo. It's like she wants to receive. Yes, exactly. She comes back at home. She's in that position. Jane,
Yes.
as the captain, what next? Because now you have the Kenya Cup that is coming, and you're playing against KDF. Will you disarm them?
Of course, yes.
Wow.
Of course, yes. Why not? We
Hata
have to
wanajua.
fight. We have to fight.
You have to find.
Yes.
Because Kenya Cup is coming on the 5th, on the weekend of 5th, 6th.
Yes.
Madam Nedi,
Yes.
what can we expect from DCI going forward?
A very good game, actually, starting EO Kenya Cup. We expect much more than, now that worry and what we wanted, we got it. So now ni kucheza. So mambo mazuri in store.
Mambo mazuri.
Sana. A
On
very
light,
good game.
A very good game. On a light note, Kapi, assume Ned is not here and coach is not here. Saa zile una set vibaya ama receiving imekuwa vibaya, huwa wanakasirika. Assume they are not here. Huwa wanakasirika.
Mbona nisikasirike? But
No,
unakasirika.
sio wewe. Nedi na coach. Huwa wana react aje?
Vibaya. Sasa itabidi sasa watacheka nini? Hakuna kitu ya kucheka, tumefanya makosa. Sasa hata wanaangalia huko ni kama si wetu.
Hawajui.
Hata sasa inabidi tujirudishe kwa uwanja.
Karo, na saa zile point inaingia.
Eish.
Nimefurahi. Hapo naangalia penye coach yako.
Uone vile amefurahi.
Vile amefurahi.
Between coach na Nedi, nani ufurahi sana?
Wote.
Wote.
Juu wote wanakuanga tu hapo kwa bench.
Na kikiumana.
Kila mtu ataangalia kando.
Kila mtu anaangalia kando. Coach, what can we expect of this team now that you finished at the podium as we wind up the discussion? Are you looking at Africa beyond Kenya?
Yeah. God willing, we'll be going to play club championship. That's next year. We also need a medal. Because up to now, there are still other people saying that DCI waliangukia. Waliangukia. So I wonder how tunaweza kuwa tunaangukia since Karuri. Tulishinda Karuri. Tukakuja tukahave the silver medal playoffs, winning against Prison. Prison is a good team. And they're the former champions. Very tough team. In fact, that's the team I fear most. very tough team. So winning against them home and away, kuja na silver medal. So I wonder mtu
na bado Kenya Cup iko.
Na mtu bado anasema bado tunaangukia.
Hata Kenya Cup bado mnaambia.
So Kenya Cup sasa, Kenya Cup najipanga because we are going to play against KDF. That's the quarters. Alafu if we win against them, because I'm sure optimistically we are going to win. Because I have hopes with them, because they have now gained what is known the winning mentality, the winning spirit. So we are going to win against the KDF, then we meet again with Pipeline, the semi-final. This Kenya Cup has no about home and away.
No.
It's just straight knockout. You are beaten, you just go on.
Kwa hivyo Madam Nedi, kwa Kenya Cup kitaeleweka.
Ile tulibakisha.
Bado kuna gia ilibaki.
Hako.
Sasa mnapandisha gia ingine. Wishing you all
Yes.
the best. Wishing
Thank
you all the
you
best.
so
On behalf of the playing unit, what can you promise, your sponsors, DCI, and of course, your fans watching you now?
We promise to do better and more better.
Better and better.
Yes.
Excellent. Coach, you have the final word before I get to Nedi also to wrap up. Next season, now that you're in the podium, mutarudi position 4?
No. That can't happen, because even individual myself, I'll not be happy now going down again to position 4. Let that position 4 be also be the others possessing that position. But we are fighting for position 1.
Sasa mnasukuma ya juu.
Because we need a gold medal.
Gold medal it is. Madam Nedi, your final word as the team manager of the team?
Yeah, I just want to thank our management for the help and support, immense support that they've accorded the team, the love, provision, and so forth. So without them, we couldn't be here. And secondly, I want to thank their team also for just getting to that point. Winning is so sweet, and they've tasted. So, and that is why we know that there is so much good in store for DCI, coming from DCI family. Yeah, thank you so much, and thank you too for the opportunity. This is our first time actually to be here.
Karibuni sana.
Yeah, so yeah, thank you.
It's a first of many more to come.
Many more
Many
to
more
come.
to come. Coach has promised that now aturudi chini. Munaachia wengine pia hiyo position.
Kabisa,
Wacha wamenyane na.
kabisa.
Just like in the discipline forces. Forward ever.
Backward never.
DCI Queens with us in studio, and it's at that point that we wrap up the discussion segment with them. On behalf of Patrick Sang, the coach DCI Queens, we had Caroline Sirengo, then Jen, and of course Nedi. Thank you very much. We're going to a short commercial break. When we come back, we'll be going into Matters Basketball. Abel is up next.